recording. Howdy. Let's see if we can get any interesting duty officer assignments for extra EXP. Prototype turrets, not that great. Fabrication support. Ooh, this one should be good. Reinforced troops on Hana. Risky, but good payout. Worth it. Establish long-distance trade routes. 40 hours. Ouch. Let's see. Not that comfortable with my chances, but let's do it anyway. Review security relations with the Binars. Yeah, sure. Begin assignment. Let's see what the department heads have to say for themselves. Lots of 20-hour missions here with not that good of a payout. Engineering. Oh, EVA suit training. Let's do some of that, sure. And finally we'll do some operations if we can. Resettle colonists. Okay. Good. So let's see, what mission did we leave off on? We have Task Force Hippocrates. Let's just check. Oh, yep, that's the one. There are more reports than usual about Klingon and Gorn attacks along the border of Federation space. Starfleet has created a task force to patrol the area. Proceed to your assigned coordinates in the Xarantine system and begin patrolling. If you receive any distress signals, you are authorized to do whatever is required to assist. Okay. Career-specific Mark 4 kit reward. Mark 4, eh? Interesting. I don't know if I can use Mark 4s yet. It looks like I can, but at the shop... whatever. Accept. Everything running okay. Let's equip this console on the ship. Very good. Armor. Energy dampening armor with disruption resistance. Is that what we have? Yes, that's what we have. So let's equip Tivrel, which is our healer. She's important to keep alive. Muzimat, Coles, and Elisa Flores. There we go. Xarantine system. Ouchie. Ouchies, ouchies, ouchies. So the P-Canis sector block. Let's go there manually. So 2.5k energy credits this early on in someone's career might be a little bit much. Might be a little bit much. So we're gonna just leg it over there. When I start transferring resources from my other characters, then it will be less of an issue, but I do want to give you a decent impression of what the new player experience is like, at least for Galaxy X, at least for, I don't know, the first few levels, maybe until level 20 or so, maybe all the way to level 50, because there's no real reason to equip too well. And regarding duty officers, so duty officers you can send on little mini missions that are basically chance based. You get a better chance to succeed at a mission if your duty officer has certain traits which are listed in the mission description. And if your officer is common, then they have a chance to actually die.
Are willing to use any weapon available to destroy the Federation, even time itself. It falls to a small group of brave Starfleet officers to restore the timeline and rescue one of their own. Who controls this sector may determine who controls the war.
Okay, so if your duty officer is common, then they have a chance to actually die. If he is uncommon or better, he or she, then they don't have a chance to die anymore, but they will be sent to sick bay instead if the mission is a disastrous failure. But that depends on the mission. Some missions have a greater risk, some missions don't have any risk. So the Xarantine system. There are more than 20 micronebulas in the Xarantine system, at least 3 of which contain protomatter. Because of this, the system has frequently been contested and was occupied by Jem'Hadar forces during the Dominion War. The Xarantine government, while officially remaining neutral, has recently agreed to give Starfleet full and open access to its space. Task Force Hippocrates. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Nice lighting. To all Federation ships in range, this is the USS Boyce. Boy, we are taking fire from Gorn fighters and need aid from any ships in range. Repeat, we are being attacked by Gorn and need help. Oh no. Haha. Take that, knave. Oh. Doing some pretty decent damage, it seems. Console did help. Okay, hail the boys. Thanks for the assistance. We diverted from our deliveries to deploy these emergency solar collectors, but now we need your help to activate them. Our starboard power coupling is blown and we are reading damage to our navigation systems and warp core. If you can reroute the collector's energy output to us, we can use them to help our shields up, to keep our shields up while we make repairs. Activate the solar collectors. But now we have an engineering option, and it says, where's the central regulator? Why can't you activate the collectors remotely? Interesting. We should have no... So the regular option would be, we should have no trouble to close the blah blah blah, and engineering is a bit more inquisitive about their abilities. We put the regulator system in the hollow of one of the nearby asteroids. Unfortunately, with our transmitters out, we can't reach the regulator or any of the collectors. If we can activate the regulator, oh my god, I'm panicking because I'm getting shot. If we can activate the regulator, that should turn on the whole system. And it's a cruiser too. Oh jeez. Again, torpedoes malfunctioning. Good hit though. Nice. Engineering. Restart the regulator. Where is the regulator? Probably there, I guess. I can't see it. Can divert power to engines to get a little bit of a better turn rate and get over there. Activate the collector. Ah! Nice surprise in that one. Reading Gorn fighters nearby, sir. Yup. too difficult. If only we had power to weapons. Activate the regulator. Okay, setting override. Specify the parameters for power system distribution. Okay, set collectors. Set number of collectors in network. Note, do not include regulator in collector count. 3. Settings assistance. We need to set the power regulators with 2 specifics. First, it needs to be set with a number of targets. That should just be the voice. Second, it needs to know how many collectors are in the network, not including the regulator. That should be all 3 in the solar. All 3 of the solar collectors. Okay, so we did set it to 3. And set targets. 1 target. Nice. The voice is hailing us. Power levels are holding already, Lieutenant Commander. We can handle it from here. Thanks for helping, for the helping hand. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish our medical deliveries without too much of a delay. Good luck, boys. Grotius out. Okay. Incoming message from Starfleet, sir. A Vulcan medical vessel? The T'Pau is requesting assistance. We are the closest ship. I've laid in a course to the T'Pau coordinates. We can leave on your command. Warp to the T'Pau. And crash into the asteroid. Nope. Okay, good. Quarantine system. Hailing the T'Pau, sir. Channel open. Incoming message. I'm Salar, captain of the Vulcan medical ship T'Pau. There is an outbreak of Tacanian syndrome on the planet's surface. It is of the utmost importance that the medical supplies we carry be delivered immediately. Please accompany us to the planet and defend us from enemy ships. Okay. It's an interesting ship design. I think that's the ship design they used for Vulcans in First Contact, isn't it? And at least that time the torpedoes fired. Just wasn't a good idea. Uh-oh, we have mines deployed. This is Brace for Impact 1. Kinetic damage resistance. Just set up this stuff a little bit. Scan the gas since we're here anyway. Very good. Uh-oh. These guys keep getting into trouble. Arena Club. Destroyed 20 Gorn ships. Let's scan this gas while we're at it. Oh! Too late. Torpedoes must have missed. The presence of the Klingon vessels indicates that this attack is not simply a Gorn raid, but an operation by the Klingon Defense Force. Captain D. Tipau is hailing us. Incoming message. Lieutenant Commander, we are detecting weapons fire on the planet's surface. My ship is on a mission of peace. We are unequipped to deal with armed resistance. Will you secure the area so our healers can transport to the planet's surface safely? Of course, just give me a second, please. There we go, easy enough. Beam down. I'm reading multiple Gorn and Klingon life signs between here and the medical facility. We'll need to defeat them before the Vulcan medical team can transport. The local security personnel are unequipped to deal with them. I'm also reading various life signs about the complex. Correct expression, but kind of cumbersome. It looks like some of the patients were caught in the crossfire. Whoopsies. Check fire, we don't want to risk any of the patients. Okay. Oh. Nice. Optional, search the hospital for information. Starfleet, thank goodness you've arrived. We've been overwhelmed. Klingons and Gorn ransacking the whole place. Good to see you here. Those Klingons and Gorn have been wiping us out. Why are the Klingons attacking? As far as I can tell, they are ransacking this place for medical supplies. This is a research hospital with the best technology that Xarantine has to offer. What do the Klingons want with medical supplies? I don't know. The Gorn have been going through all of the computers and medical kits. They are definitely looking for something specific. It looks like the Gorn brought their the Klingons brought their Gorn allies. Yes, this is definitely some kind of shared operation between them. The Klingons are doing the fighting, but the Gorn have been taking care of the science. What? It's very silly. They're the ones looking through the files and taking gear and sample containers. Stay here and keep your head down. We'll take care of the Klingons. You don't have to tell me twice. Okay, so search the hospital for information. Check the hospital files. Okay, there's like dead people, sadly. Let's see what this does. Enter query. Hospital services. This research hospital serves all of the major medical needs of the Xarantine colony. Emergency services, regular patient services, and extended medical care are all available. Special services. This hospital includes developments from Federation medical research as well as incorporating proprietary local therapy tracks. Our medical teams have new treatment methods involving gene resequencing, viral therapy, and xenotransplantation to cure problems caused by radiation poisoning, genetic defects, and unsanctioned Tucker contacts. genetic resequencing research, but that's illegal in the Federation. Xarantine isn't a Federation colony world. This could be what the Klingons and Gorn are looking for. Interesting. Search the hospital for information. Where do I accomplish that optional goal? Interesting. Getting a little bit laggy in here. Choppy rather. Okay. Awesome. Flaked blood fleas. Yeah, just exactly the thing I like to eat. No. Silly food. For silly people. I wonder where that optional objective is though. I really want to get it. Well, that should be an interesting detonation. Let's just leave our dudes back here then and see if all of those mines in the middle of the doorway will detonate at once. Oh, the cutscene. Where are the resequencing virals? I don't know. I'm just a patient. I don't know. Ah, Lieutenant Commander, you're early. I think that's Snake then. If he knows me. Let's see. I just want to see if the mines will all detonate at once. Yep. Nice. That was really nice. Uh-oh. Here, have some mines. Ah, facing the wrong way. Shit. Didn't get them where I wanted to get them. Would have been so good too. Sometimes automatic facing just gets in the way. Sometimes. It's usually good. It's usually a good feature. Ooh. Spatial charges. Huh. Patience. More patience. Let's see. Please, you have to help us. Why are you here? I'm being treated for Tacanian syndrome. There's been some kind of outbreak lately. I don't know much about it, other than that the doctors say I need a transplant of my own bone marrow, resequenced and cloned. Why are you behind a force field? Are you contagious? No, the Gorn and the Klingons put those force fields up when they arrived. They didn't want any of us to escape. Most of the patients here can barely stand. We are not going anywhere. What did the Gorn want with you? He was asking about all the medical supplies and tests. The resequencing virus, the cell growth chambers, everything. I don't know about these things. I'm just a patient here. Resequencing and cloning. It's like they're stealing materials used for genetic augmentation. The Klingons never had any luck with augmentation. Their attempts to use the augmentation virus in the 22nd and 23rd centuries were disasters. Why would they be bothering again? The Klingons here have never been ones to reopen an unsuccessful line of inquiry. The genetic augmentation disasters of the 22nd and 23rd centuries, of course, being the way they retconned Klingons to have those cranial ridges as opposed to the old series where they didn't. Kind of weird, but I guess it works because it's not for the Klingons, it's for the Gorn. Dun dun dun. Confront the Gorn Hodge. Oh, so it's not Snake again. Snake. It's Snake. No, it's not Snake. Interesting. So, how can we get there, more importantly? Here we go. I'm tired of this. I would be too. You're too big. You're probably always tired. Just carrying around all that bulk. Kill, 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 kill. I'm a smarty pants goblin. There we go, explosions galore. Nice. There we go. I can scan this since I know it's here. That's about it. More thingies. What an anomaly. You know, I'm kind of curious about that, but let's see what the beam down is about. Talk to Vulcan Doctor or the Captain. Let's talk to the Doctor first, see what she says. Peace and long life to you, Lieutenant Commander. What is the Tacanian syndrome? A rare virus that attacks the blood cells of some humanoids. The disease was first diagnosed 47.6 years ago on Takan 3. Victims of Tacanian syndrome slowly stop producing red blood cells. If left untreated, the disease is always fatal. What is the treatment for Tacanian syndrome? We will administer a series of injections to the patient over the course of the next 3 weeks. The treatment can be uncomfortable, but if given in time, the recovery rate is 100%, but that doesn't actually answer the question. Who developed the treatment for Tacanian syndrome? A team at Starfleet Medical used the Fabrini cure for xenopolycythemia discovered by Ambassador Spock and Admiral Leonard McCoy in 2268 as the basis for a treatment. Xenopolycythemia and Tacanian syndrome are similar in nature. The Vulcan Science Academy is attempting to determine if the two diseases are linked in some way. Okay. Talk to the captain. Although this facility has sustained some damage, I expect that my crew will be able to restore this wing to functionality in 52.3 minutes. Your decisive action has potentially saved the lives of many patients today, Lieutenant Commander. While the hospital may be saved, I'm still concerned about what the Gorn might have stolen. I cannot speak to the larger issues of the Gorn and Klingon attacks. Logic suggests that if the Gorn left any clues behind, my crew will find them while they are making repairs. Do not hesitate to speak with them for further information. Your assistance has been appreciated, but the situation is now stable. You may depart at your leisure. Thank you, Captain Salar. Accolade complete. This area is secure, Lieutenant Commander. Captain Salar's crew may be able to answer a few questions for you. If you wish, we can return to the Grotius as soon as you are ready. Just a second. Let's see if there's anything else very interesting here. Talk? Ooh, talk to Vulcan Medic. Peace and long life, Lieutenant Commander. Do you know why the Klingons would have wanted to stop you? I cannot speak to their motivations. The medicines we have on board the T'Pau have a wide variety of uses. We even carry equipment for genetic engineering, but it is only used to correct existing conditions as permitted by Federation law. What did they take from the hospital? Their search appears to have focused primarily on resequencing materials and cloning technologies. Their search pattern, though haphazard, appears consistent with an attempt to secure materials for genetic augmentation. Okay, anyone else that I could talk to? It's also interesting that that person is not on the map. What if I turn around? Nope. Not on the map. Interesting. Let's see if anyone else has anything interesting to say. Nope. How about you? I don't think so, but there's an anomaly here, and I might as well get it while I'm exploring a little bit. Ooh, there's a crate with stuff in it. Cool. Medium hypo. I can use that. I should actually equip that immediately. Much better than the small hypo. Okay. Very good. And probably just leave at this point. Vulcan medic and patient. Let's see if they have to say anything for themselves though. Nope. Do the scan then. Very good. And depart the system. So the Klingons are doing genetic augmentation again. Or rather the Gorn are doing genetic augmentation with the help of the Klingons. Interesting. Hail Starfleet to report. Task Force Hippocrates. Good work, Lieutenant Commander. I'm looking forward to reviewing your report. On first glance, it's clear that the Klingons are doing something with genetic modification. Since they don't have their own equipment, they're stealing ours. This is a bad road, and I suspect there's worse news to come. Okay.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Mechanic Kit Module Fuse Armor Mark IV. Nice. Franklin Drake is going to give us our next mission. Ooh, we can get a subspace field modulator, which is actually pretty useful. And we'll see. We will see. Alright, did we get a kit? No, we got a kit module. Ah, I see. Mechanic kit module. And we'll keep that for now. And put this in the R&D section. Alrighty. So, thanks everyone for watching. This has been another day of Star Trek Online. I think I'm going to have to call it a day for now, though. It's getting pretty late. There will be another stream of Star Trek Online tomorrow, starting again at 12 noon GMT, and the VODs of pretty much everything except minor asides during the breaks will be going up on my channel on YouTube, also named NotQuiteThereGaming in one word. You can find the link on the stream description also. Thanks everyone for watching on Twitch and on YouTube. This has been it for today.